Overwatch 2 is finally out, and apart from a couple of hiccups on launch, it's definitely out and playable. However, SteamOS has a little bit more of an issue than just blurry graphics on SteamOS. Unfortunately, this has a much deeper issue. Now, I'm not sure whether this is actually to do with the anti-cheat, as the timing of the freeze seems to be very random. However, it does not occur at all in the practice session, so I'm not sure whether this is anti-cheat related or something more fundamental in the game. But the problem is when you're playing, after an undetermined amount of time, it does seem to be better on low graphics. I did manage a good 5 minutes in a game, but at some point during a game, it will completely lock up. Now, when it freezes, it doesn't even boot you back to the main menu. It just completely locks up your game. So you have to completely quit out of Battle.net again and the launcher and completely start from scratch. But it does suffer a bit of performance issues on SteamOS anyway. So I'm not sure whether this is just instability in the graphics that then causes the game to crash, and it just doesn't handle the crash very well. But it does seem very dependent on the game and level and what's going on around you. As I said, I did try this on the lowest settings as well and capped at 40 Hz. I did get a few more minutes out of my gameplay, but it did still crash. So at this time, SteamOS is causing major problems on Overwatch, but for some reason I was able to play 5 to 10 minutes in the practice range without issue. So what about Windows 10? Well, this is a very different story. Even on medium settings, you can see on the frames per second on the top left with VSync on, it barely moves off of 59 FPS. I'm sure this is actually 60 with the VSync, but the overlay for some reason only shows 59, and this was absolutely flawless. I've played a couple of games on this without an issue after playing through all of the training, and not an issue at all. This was very smooth. I did have my keyboard and mouse hooked up because I'm trying various different controller methods on the Windows installation at the moment, which I will cover soon, and I will have a full Windows installation video for you guys soon for Windows 10, as I really do not recommend using Windows 11 at all on the Steam Deck, as much as I'd recommend it on your normal PC. So unfortunately, if you are looking to play Overwatch 2 on Steam Deck, you will need to put Windows 10 on an SD card or external drive, or format your internal. I'll leave you with a bit more of the gameplay here without me talking, so you can get a better feel for the game and performance on Windows 10, and let us know in the comments below if you're going to be diving into Overwatch 2. Thanks for watching, and enjoy the rest of the video.